Tonight, we are also digging into a tip from the FBI about a school shooting threat that the agency says a suspect made more than a year ago. The FBI says it passed the tip on to the Jackson County Sheriff's Office, which investigated the threat but determined there was insufficient evidence to charge the then 13-year-old. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn reported on this investigation last night. He's live tonight from the Jackson County Sheriff's Office in Jefferson. And Cody, you spoke with the sheriff who has been criticized over her detective's decision.
Jennifer, these FBI tips came from a gaming chat platform with more than 500 million registered users. One of the names mentioned, Colt Gray, and the account, which was used to make this threat, was tied to several different IP addresses and phone numbers. It was vague, but it mentioned a shooting at an undisclosed middle school. Now, at the time the FBI handed this threat over to the Jackson County Sheriff's Office, Colt Gray was enrolled in a middle school just down the road.
I have looked at the case.
Jackson County Sheriff Janice Magnum says the FBI contacted her hours after the Apalachee High School shooting regarding an investigation in May of 2023.
I have read it over and over.
Anonymous tips accusing the suspect, Colt Gray, of making threats of shooting up a school in a gaming chat room platform known as Discord.
And when you had the gaming app, it made it more difficult to pinpoint that he definitely did it because there were other IP addresses on that account.
A Jackson County detective confronted Colt and his father with the allegations. Colin denying owning a Discord account, his son admitting to creating one, but denying threatening to shoot up any school.
That has to be substantiated.
The shooting threat couldn't be proven, but Colt's father admitted to owning guns used for hunting, denying Colt had access without him around.
He had knowledge from last May.
Now, a year later, the GBI accusing Colt Gray of allowing his son to possess a weapon, which the agency described as an AR-style gun they say he used in the Apalachee High School shooting.
This is an assault rifle, and he knew the allegation had been made a year ago, but yet he should have been, there's no way that kid should have had a gun.
Sheriff Magnum says she stands by their investigation in 2023. She says even if the evidence would have supported a charge, it would have likely been a terroristic threat, which would not have kept Colt Gray out of a high school, alluding to what you heard tonight from the GBI. Colt Gray should have never had access to a gun, and if he did, whoever allowed him to have access to that gun should be charged alongside him in Wednesday's shooting. In Jefferson, Cody Alcorn, 11 Alive News.
All right, Cody, thank you so much.